Hi everyone, Flaming Footy here and welcome back to another YouTube video on the channel. And today guys, we are going to be continuing my Adelaide Crows My Coach career mode. Now in today's episode we have got the West Coast Eagles, and I'll give you a very short background on this. Us and the West Coast Eagles have had some pretty interesting games if you go back and look at these on the past. We've actually had two draws with this club in the past, so I'm excited to continue and make some more history with this club today. So I'm really excited to see what's happened. We had a draw this year against this very team, so I'm excited to have this contest with them again. We had another draw with them, and then they came from behind to steal an epic at the Adelaide Oval, I believe, last season. So that was so we've had some really interesting contests with them, and again today, can't wait to have another absolute cracker with them. I can just tell it's going to be an exciting contest. We've already faced them this year, so can't wait to do it again. Now, if you haven't gone ahead and checked out last week's episode, please go ahead and do so now. I'm about to spoil it here. It was versus Essendon, so there you go. But yeah, really, yeah, just can't wait for today's game. So last week we won over Essendon. We got our very good win, 34 points. So it was amazing. It was a truly fantastic game, that one. And yeah, we just ran away with it in the third quarter, and I was extremely happy. Real good team effort. We had some new heights this year. Fogarty kicked 6 goals. I think someone got 16 disposals, something like that, so it was fantastic. I think that was O'Brien. So yeah, we were reaching new heights last week. We played a more of a handball kind of game last week, which kind of took us to that. Now, career history, we haven't checked at the start of an episode at all this year, so that is how it's going, 70.59. Fogarty is now second in the Coleman medal after a big week last week in front of the big sticks. 4 bounces, 32 uncontested possessions, and 3 banana kicks. So there we have it. We'll read some emails and then we'll get into team selection. So, stand-up play, Gallant. I did actually use Gallant, and yeah, I'm not probably not going to keep him. But O'Brien, Dawson, and Murphy were the standouts from last week. Chase Jones has been exceptional in Stanford level. So there's been some players to consider. West Coast have won 7 games. McGovern's in red hot form. There's been some players to consider. So I am excited to see who we're going to be bringing in today. We'll go Tribunal first. No one for us, no one for West Coast. Nice to see that everyone's out of the blue. Well, out of the Tribunal area. Pedlar's 2 weeks away from returning, 4 for Sloan, 8 for Haitley, so it actually doubles every time. And then Witherden is out for 4 weeks, so that's a big loss for West Coast. But yeah, can't wait to have another exciting clash with them today. Now, Fogarty, Walker, Rochelle, Seedsman, Thilthorpe, Murphy. The forward line works now. Thilthorpe, I've been interested with his sort of form this year, so I'm just going to keep a little bit of an eye on him and see how he's going. Now, this is probably against, you could almost say, an undermanned West Coast defence. I mean, look at that, McGovern 95, but you can see down here, Petreski, Seaton, Cole, Nelson, not the most over highly rated, so these half forwards might have a good day today. O'Brien, Crouch, Dawson, Berry, Laird and Keys through a pretty stacked West Coast midfield. Himmelberg, Butts, Miller, Smith, Brown, Duday. Now, Rowe, Hamill. Now, I'm not going to be bringing Gallant. I can tell you that right now. And the player that will be replacing him will be that man that just came up on screen not too long ago, Chase Jones. We're going to give him a chance this week. So he's broken through into the lineup. Now, I'm happy to keep Cook at the moment. I feel like he had a pretty decent week last week. Jones, same thing. Now, Hamill, I'm going to give him a week in the reserves as well. Now, who could come in for him? I feel like Taylor's been alright, but I feel like we could roll with Billy Frampton, go for a little bit of a higher rated, or maybe Zach Taylor, who's had a pretty good look at things. What is Hamill rated as? A general defender. I'm thinking maybe even Stalio could come back in, but no, we'll bring Billy Frampton in. Hamill could come back next week, but I just want to try out Frampton again. I feel like he's been in the mix for a little bit this year. Nah, we'll go Taylor, actually. Taylor's been impressive enough to earn a spot, I feel. So that is the team that we're going with this week. Zach Taylor can come back yet again for, I think it might be like his 5th or so game this year. So I'm super excited to see how he's going to be able to go. Now, Adelaide, we're an 84 rated team. West Coast 85. So it's going to be an interesting contest. Now, my prediction is going to be that... look, I want to say it's going to be... I'm going to say going to say the Crows by 2 points. I reckon it's going to be close. But yeah, I'm really excited for this one. I reckon it's going to be one of the games of the year. We always have good games versus West Coast, so hopefully we can keep it going and have another epic with the West Coast Eagles. So my prediction is that the Crows will win by 2 points, an absolute thriller at the Adelaide Oval. So I will see you guys there. See you there. The big thing is, will history be repeated or will it be made today? That's the interesting thing. Will it be repeated? Will it be a West Coast come from behind win? Will it be a draw? What is going to happen? Or will history be made? Will we make a come from behind win? What is going to happen? Got no idea. That's the funniest thing about footy. Got no idea what's going to happen. Good game. Crows versus West Coast. Daytime. Let's get it underway. Crows versus West Coast at Adelaide Oval. So here we go. Straight underway here. Tim Kelly, he just got his way out the middle magnificently now. Brodie Smith is back and straight away Jack Darling takes the mark. They are a good team at this West Coast Eagles side. Liam Ryan is roaming free. Jack Darling now though. And that has got the legs. So Jack Darling takes him a minute to open up the goals. West Coast have got the first. Now though it's here for Ben Keys, who's got a chance, didn't go to anyone, although Hearn, he managed to miss it, he managed to mess it up. Fogarty, he's kicked out first. After 6 goals last week for Darcy Fogarty, he's got our first this week. He made that one go free. Liam Ryan out the back. That's something good for West Coast, and they've got their second. Missed Smith, Oscar Allen now. What a start this is for West Coast. They've got 3 goals now to Adelaide's 1. Now he's going for goal, and just perfect by Redden. He had the foot race, he'd won it by an absolute mile, and West Coast have their 4th. Big moment here. Matt Crowd gives it over to Lachlan Murphy, and now Braden Cook, who's in the square, got a good chance here. So Braden Cook, I don't know if he's nailed it, but directly in front, no problem. Braden Cook's got it. And well, we've got our second, and we needed that. Ported. Now Himmelberg out for Gaff. Surely not another. And the Eagles have another. They've got 5 goals this first quarter. We've only managed the 2. Bad year either. Wayne Miller. And the siren sound. So West Coast led us by 19 points. Definitely not the best first quarter at all. 4 touches for Jones, who has come into the team, done a good job. 3 for Himmelberg and Murphy, 1 goal Fogarty and Cook. Hasn't been a great quarter, West Coast. We actually haven't even led in this contest. West Coast have always led this game. 10th quarter underway. What can the Crows do? It's Crows versus the Eagles from the Adelaide Oval. Here we go. The Crows, they want to produce something good. Nitnad Nui goes straight out the middle. West Coast, they're marking everything right now. And Oscar Allen extends their lead out to 25, I believe now. Opportunity. Because he had a chance to dispose of it. Dawson down the lead. That is nice work from the stoppage. We needed that badly. We needed that. Miller sits underneath it. And now Riley O'Brien. Nice kick. It's long. Riley O'Brien. It's long and it's strong from Riley O'Brien. We've had a few good goals this year, but that one could just about top it. That was fantastic. The ball just kept on bouncing the right way and goes all the way through for a goal. A kick to Dom Sheed. Dom Sheed marks, plays on and goals. He gets the margin back out to 19 points as Dom Sheed. And he does, he sends it to Thilthorpe. And now Riley Thilthorpe, he gets himself out the back and he gets the goal. It's just a 2-goal game now. Oscar Allen, he's been ready. He's been ready for everything. That's his 3rd goal of the game for Oscar Allen. What about a game? What about the game he's playing? He's here. One of his first chances of the year here for Chase Jones. He needs to try and stand up. And that has worked its way back beautifully by Chase Jones. The margin is now back to 2 goals. Braden Cook now, and that is going through the middle. Braden Cook's got the very important goal. He's got 2 goals, and it's a 1-goal game all of a sudden. Oscar Allen is 45 metres out, should be no problem. And he's no problem, the margin goes back out to 2 goals. Oscar Allen has 4. Now, half time saves us. And I'll tell you what, we needed that siren because we were in some trouble. But a 12-point lead for West Coast. We did work our way back in that quarter. Important stuff. Chase Jones with the 8 touches. He's been amazing. 2 goals for Cook. He's our only multiple goal scorer. The only multiple goal scorer for West Coast is Oscar Allen with the 4 goals. So let's go ahead, get some second half action here underway. Twilight at the Adelaide Oval Crows and the Eagles. So here we go. It's a good tackle, but it's here for Nitna Nui. No one thought about stopping him, and it goes straight through the middle. West Coast have kicked a brilliant goal, and now for the Crows, something to think about. Yeah, yet again. Jones to Riley O'Brien. We need something, and Riley O'Brien produces it. We needed that badly. That's his 2nd goal, but that is a big moment in the game. O'Brien. Jimmy Rowe straightens up. He's got it. 4-point game. We just needed a few goals just like that to bring ourselves right back into contention. So Josh Rotham, the Crows have come close, and he just takes the margin back out to 10 points. Gets it down. Thought he had it for Keys, but it came through for Sheed. Sheed got it. That's a massive goal. Hasn't been smooth sailing, and there's another for West Coast. They're just banging them on now through Liam Duggan. All just spilled out for him. Butts now. Oh, 3/4 time has finally come. It's a 23-point lead for West Coast. So I feel like if they were to win this game, they will definitely make a new piece of history today. If they just don't let Adelaide lead, if they don't let us lead, that'll be a new piece of history for them. O'Brien with the 2 goals and the 10 touches. Jones with the 10 touches as well. He's been amazing. So what can the Crows do to come back, or will West Coast create a new piece of history in this rivalry? The final term is underway. It's the Crows and the Eagles from the Adelaide Oval. So here we go. Final term is now underway. Riley O'Brien straight away from the middle. Phil Thorpe, we need this. Now out to Rochelle, and oh boy, we needed that to start off the quarter. That's good stuff there by Rochelle. He's been quiet today, but we need a good last quarter. The ball spills down for Fogarty, who bends it back magically, and the Crows all of a sudden are still a chance in this game. So Darcy Fogarty to still give the Crows a reasonable chance in this game. He's put it straight through the middle, and Crows fans are now happy. It's a 5-point game. Fogarty's got 3 goals. This is anyone's game. Redden with a massive kick on his boot. He could probably decide the fate of the game, and he's got it. Now this is going to be tough because we've had it at a 10-point margin, but we just haven't been able to do anything. So it does get tough from here. Which he tried. Rory Laird now could be the biggest goal of his career. That could be a massive goal. It's back to 5 points. Laird's got 2. Wow, wow, wow. Cook there for Willie Rioli. He's missed. It's a 1-goal game now. Nui still can't find anything. It's going to go back. Brown takes the mark. Langdon has missed. So it's a 7-point game, which means we need 2 goals now. He's just going to have to go long, kick and hope. Nah, didn't even work. Didn't even score. We had to score. Jimmy Rowe now. He's on the lead. Jimmy Rowe got the ball. And now he's just going to run on into an open goal and kick it. 1-point game now. This is the closest it's been all game. West Coast. Kennedy. That could be a denter. It is. That puts a massive dent in the Crows' hope of winning this. 15 touches for Kennedy, and he's put it through. Okay. And now Riley Philthorpe, he's got a big moment of his own, and he kicks the goal. He's been relatively busy today. That's his 2nd goal, and wow, back to a point. Now Chase Jones, he's just got to make the most of this moment. Barras. Allen's wrapped up. We need something special. Can Jones be the one, maybe? It's all alone for Murphy. Lockie Murphy now. He's got a chance. He needs to get it to Cook. Braden Cook. It's an after the siren to win the game. Braden Cook. My controller is vibrating. Have Adelaide done it? They have. them. I don't know how it always ends up being like draws and close games, but it always does. And it's another come from behind win as well. We now go into second position. Have a look at West Coast. They're in 15th, 7-9-1. That could have easily been another draw if Braden Cook hadn't missed. All he had to do was score, and then we would have gotten an okay result. Now, next week we're at Mars Stadium versus Western Bulldogs. Could be tough there. Oh, man. That kick after siren. The stand-up forms of Riley O'Brien, Chase Jones, Darcy Fogarty. I will say Chase Jones, you had yourself a game. Brody Smith, 200 games. Congratulations. Now, Will Hamill wants an opportunity. I didn't really see a lot of Zach Taylor, so yeah, Will Hamill will probably come back in next week. And Western Bulldogs won 9 games, and Bontempelli is in red-hot form. So, let's check our career history now. Let's see if it's an even number. 72.22, so not a full number. Stat leaders, the Coleman medal now. That's getting interesting. That's going to be a race from our own two teams, or from our own team. Rowan Fogarty, 46 for Rowe, 39 for Fogarty. Who wins it? You guys can let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Who do you reckon wins Coleman medal? Of course, it's been interesting now because Fogarty, he's just started to wake up over the past few weeks and really get a few goals. Rochelli's an outside chance if he does absolutely everything right. Seasman's got the 20. And then 16 for Walker, 15 for Murphy. He's been really good. His 15 goals have come in big moments. Now, one player that I would like to point out as well, Matt Crouch, 11. He gets some big goals in some big moments. Rory Laird also. Now, Riley O'Brien, he kicks goals when he needs to. He steps up. Billy Frampton, 5 goals, 0. Is he a chance to return? Rory Sloan, only the 3 goals. Now, where's Jackson Haitley? Has he kicked a goal? Yes, he has. 2 goals, 4. Now, also, let's do one more thing. Let's see who's given off goals most of the time. O'Brien with the 18, 14 for Thilthorpe, and Murphy and Crouch. Nice. So, that's how the ladder's looking though. Yeah, it's looking really interesting, isn't it? Looking really interesting. Bottom is Freo with 5-13, same with Gold Coast. Top is Brisbane, 13-5. Then we're 12-4-1 with 50 points. With the game in hand as well. You can see there Richmond have already played. Port Adelaide, we've got to rely on them to see what happens. Brisbane have already played as well. So if Port Adelaide lose, we can take top spot just like that, which would be fantastic. So, what a win versus West Coast. I will tell you, that was amazing. Let's go into the fixture real quick because we finished up definitely well ahead of time. Look at that, 195. GG's West Coast. What about that? It is another fantastic game that we've had with them. And yeah, amazing. So we've got the Dogs next week who are in 7th, coming off of 2 losses. Now, I actually forgot to do stakes in the game, but I mean, look, never mind. So, that's going to wrap it up for today. But what about that? That was, I reckon, like, one of the hardest games I've ever played. But we stayed in it. We didn't go out of control just because we had been behind and we won it. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so then you guys will never miss another video on the channel. Thank you guys all so much for watching. So bye everyone. Flaming Footy out.